All right, I am out here at New Heights Baptist Church, which is at 158 Lamar Road, and when I came in here the first time, this was crazy echo chamber. They had real big open lights, which is great, we could see, but it really wasn't the same atmosphere, if you want to, or the same feel that I would want to have when I was coming to worship, and that's what they were trying to address. Now, here's the deal. Let me say this. Pastor Steve Johnson, he is one of the most dynamic preachers I have ever seen. He is the pastor of this church. It's 158 Lamar Road. You got to come out here. My family's been serving with them. They are packing the house out for every reason that this guy is awesome in linking us with God. Now, let's get back to the AV. What we had here was we had a cross right here. This is where their cross was. So after a little bit of thinking through this, we moved the cross up high, as you can see there, because we needed a place to put in the projectors. Now, the new Canons, I've talked to you about those before, are called the 7490 Pros. They are fantastic, huge brightness, 4,000 lumens for you techies out there. And we have one in the front and one in the back, and we put in our own software package, which allows them to come in and put scripture in the back or words in the back, but have backgrounds up here. This is a basic slide that Jerry built for me just now, but it's nice because we made like a 12-foot image up here, and because they had a white wall, we didn't have to have a screen, which saved them a bunch of money. Now, in the realm of things, this is tough. When you have something that's 25, 28 feet tall, and you have to bring a lift in, you really have to think through what you're doing. Well, they also had speakers up here. I'm sure you've seen a cutaway of how they were mounted before, and they were like 20 feet in the air, and they were firing, and anybody on Lamar Road got a good sound, and everybody in the church got no sound, okay? So what we did is we moved these speakers over here onto the side. So this speaker feeds that side of the church, that speaker feeds this side of the church, and it kind of creates a crossover of sound. It is a fantastic. Now, we were able to utilize their speakers, which was great because it also saved them a little bit of money, and we got to utilize their mixer. So in this deal, they really wanted to have better video, a way to communicate by video, and they wanted to be able to communicate with better lighting. So we came in and we put it. I told you we are Chavez certified. That's the best lighting I have dealt with to this date. And we did par 64 and par 56 LED lighting. I love them because with as few as 12 different scenes, you can light up this place with great lighting, but not overdone, if that makes sense. So we got a light controller in the back that allows them to control their lighting by scenes. And what that means is, you know, you're going to have an Easter program and a Christmas program that require totally different lighting because we get all our kids and stuff up here than it does on our standard Sundays. So he can push a button and one lighting does this type of lighting and one scene does this type of lighting, and it gives them a lot of flexibility. Now, because this is hard surface, we also did sound panels to bring some of that echo down. We have 40 sound panels in here. I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway right now of the rear projector and the sound panels, and it made a 35% difference in echo in here. It is night and day. I was just talking to one of the church members, and they were saying it's so night and day different in the sound and how the sound carries the way it's delivered. In this realm of this, they also had a closet in the back that held all their equipment. You're seeing a cutaway of what that was before. It was a window about this big. And this guy's sitting here trying to figure out what's going right and what's going wrong, and the window was about this big. It was not a bad design. It just wasn't originally made for that. So what we did is I brought my boys in, and they cut the whole wall out. We made double doors, as you're seeing right now, and they open up, and the whole equipment can roll out onto a platform. They're in the congregation. They can hear what's going right and what's going wrong. And that, for security reasons, they can roll it all back in there and shut it all up, and that keeps everything safe and sound. Now, you can have all this stuff, but you got to have somebody that can deliver this as well. And Johnny Prettyman, which is who does all their music up here, is absolutely incredible. I sat here one day when we started designing this thing, and as he was talking, I was going, yeah, that's a good idea. And this is, yeah, and every idea he had was perfect for the performance of this church to go from here to here. So this guy, Johnny Prettyman, you got to know, you got to get out here and serve with these guys. They have got a group of folks. It is unbelievable. New Heights Baptist Church on Lamar Road in Macon, Georgia. Awesome.